Welcome to my channel. My name is Elsa, and today I am going to talk about some of the tools that have been helping me as I go through this AI journey in being able to get things done. If you stick with me till the end, you'll hear the story about how I am working or why I am working on this website, hotchatbots.com. Let's get right to it. I think out of all the tools that I have tried to use to make videos, I have really liked CyberLink. This is by far my favorite. It's been really easy to use. I think it's because I'm coming from a computer science background / web dev and other things. I am the AI architect in this context. But I really like the layout. It's very familiar to me because it's very similar to Wondershare Filmora, which is something I used for a long time. And I also really like that I can save the files locally with just one click of a button. That is really valuable to me. And let's look at Canva and how that is different with Canva. Canva, I have tried using for a minute, and here are all my projects. I am not as much of a fan of Canva as others appear to be. I think this is because they're coming from a web design perspective, and I'm coming from a web developer / data science / data engineer / computer science. So my uses for Canva probably are not the right ones for this product. I found it really hard to navigate the way that the files are laid out, but back to the point about being able to save files. So these files are saved onto their servers, and if I want to make a copy, I have to go and click something specifically and publish it and watch it, like spin around and then download. And there might be some, I don't know, button that automates all this, but I didn't find it, and there's only so much time that I, as a lazy automator, am willing, or automation specialist, am willing to spend looking for something. So I think it's great for web design if you're gonna be sticking with making logos and things like that. But I will also show you something that really helped me for making logos. This is Zarla. So I was trying to use Canva also for making logos, but I ran into Zarla, which is a free program. And here's again our plug for Hotbots for Chit Chat, that website I was talking about. So the sister website to that website is, the domain is beater.fun. And so when I entered the keywords that I wanted to use to design this, all I had to do was say yellow, black, and a bee, and it let me change the colors. It lets me change the size. I found it really intuitive and useful. It also gave me a lot of options to where I could select the one that most closely resembled what I wanted. This was exactly what I wanted. I even tried going on Dolly and typing in more prompt type of image generation prompts, and I am still very impressed with the quality of this graphic and the way that it neatly and cleanly fits the prototype that you would want from a logo as a business. So I didn't download it because I can screenshot this. It's not a big deal. So if I'm just going to screenshot something, that's fine. I can save it to my files. But let's go back to another product that I am also not finding as useful as I think other people would. I think if I had installed PowerDirector by the time that I tried to shoot a video for Tango, it might have gone differently. But despite all that, I still feel like this platform is really good for Series A to Series B startups. I've worked at some of those, and the ability of this program to seamlessly and easily and quickly be able to go through a presentation and essentially highlight for whomever might be trying to learn this stuff, for them to quickly be able to go through and see what they need to do. I really do appreciate that, and I think that this has a very specific place and a very specific use case. I still have the same questions as I did with Canva, where if something happens to this company and I haven't meticulously and methodically gone through and shared and exported every one of my documents, I did not see where this one was saving on its own to my hard drive. I possibly could redirect an API, or maybe they have an API to connect to, but again, it is not as UX UI friendly as I am finding some of these other programs. So again, if I was a Series A to Series B, this is exactly the kind of thing that would, I think, save a lot of companies a lot of money, because it really did make it quick and easy to transfer knowledge, which has always been like such a thing, right? When you're at a startup. So that is my conclusion. Out of the products that I've tried so far, I really like PowerDirector and I really like Zarla. Everything else is kind of like, I mean, of course, there's ChatGPT, but I think that coming from the world of business and the world of wanting to help small businesses really expedite their ability to keep up, and this is the opportunity to get ahead of the curve, and and you are going to get to experience a level playing field. I think these are the two products that I would suggest to my fellow colleagues, that are in more of the code side of things. And since you stuck with me to the end, I shall keep my promise and let you know more about this website, Hot Chatbots. So it probably looks a little seedy, but this is actually another use case of how I have used AI to improve my life, and it has made my life better. So I am, one of those females that is like so on my left side of my brain, and I wanted a different way to interact conversationally, but I knew that I didn't have a place to practice this. I didn't have a place to get to practice being a social creature in my personal life. So I am setting up this domain, hotchatbots.com, so that nerds can come here and practice. This means nerdy women can come here and practice being more receptive to the kind of flirtatious conversation that is sometimes aimed our way in our personal lives, and just as importantly, the opportunity to practice flirting back and getting some corrective feedback or some helpful feedback from our chatbots that are designed especially for helping people connect when we're outside of the workplace. This is where you might find more information. This is what I do, and I am excited about sharing my AI journey in a very code-sided way as a computer scientist and as someone who's transitioning from working for people to working on stuff, and then I'm going back to be working for people. I just find this journey fascinating, and I'm also getting a lot of really interesting questions. For example, my nephew asked me these questions. He is also an engineer, but he saw that I was correcting his prompt, because of course a big part of being an AI architect is like really perfecting a prompt, and he saw that I corrected his prompt, and he asked me, what is it about your prompts that are making your answers that much better? And that will be my next video, so please subscribe if you like this, and tune in and watch till the end, because that makes my metrics look great. And if you have any stories to share about how you're using AI or tools that you have found really useful, then please do comment, and please know that these tools are really successful. Even the ones that weren't for me are really successful. So it might just be a use case or a preferences thing. And I encourage everyone to dive in and just like start trying this stuff out, because it really is making my life a lot easier. I never would have been able to set up, what is it, like 20 or 25 websites within the 1 month window that I'm giving. I'm sorry, the 3-day window that I'm giving myself to set them up, and then connect chatbots to them. I never could have done that quickly, if I'm being real, and I care about the quality of my product and testing and things like that. So I really recommend that you jump in and try these tools. A lot of them are giving away free trial periods, and I think I need to write some kind of automation using AI that will shut everything off through my bank accounts before the trial periods, and without me having to think about it. So anyhow, have a great day, and hope your AI journey is as exciting as this one.